Hey guys, Clary Bear here. I am just sitting here on Facebook. Actually, I'm doing YouTube uploading and checking Facebook in between, and it gave me an idea. I'm going to start doing a little segment called What's on My Feed? And it's like I can always I always have something to say about what's going on my feeds, and I really want to stop posting my feelings all over Facebook on my regular account, because I do have the other accounts for all the vegan stuff. I think I've done enough. I feel like what people are going to take from me, they've probably already seen if they're going to get anything out of it right now. So I'm just going to stop throwing it all in their faces and start doing it in video format. So the first thing I'm going to talk about here is it's right after Christmas. Everybody's talking about the flu. Everybody on my feed is talking about it because they either have the flu, someone in their family's had the flu, they're wondering if they had the flu. And unfortunately, I've been posting stuff, and it's like I have to post about, how you don't need antibiotics for the cold or a flu. People don't know this day and age, around here at least. They still don't get it, a lot of them, some of them at least. And then, I had a kind of made another post sharing, it was the myths about, I think, what was it? Like, I'll try to put the link down below if I remember. If not, just remind me in the comments section, and I'll do that. And basically just a really good article talking about how you really don't need to worry about the fever. It's there for a reason. It's good. It's not going to fry your brain up until it gets like 108. It's really fine. You don't have to worry about it. Basically, you're going to be okay. You don't need to treat it with drugs. And so I've been, kind of trying to put this out there, trying to let everybody know I'm still healthy, haven't gotten sick, knock on wood. My last update on my kids was one of them had gotten sick for like half a day, and one of them threw up in the middle of the night once. That's it. This is the best year ever. We haven't even had hardly any coughing with my youngest one because he's drinking less and less milk, and that is what brought his cough around. So for us, it's very, very easy, very cause and effect. So but now people are getting really, really antsy. There was actually a girl who, a 37-year-old girl, apparently, who just died in my hometown, which is still very, very close to where I live. And hearing about, students in class, like 7 students going out at one time. And I mean, it's probably worse than I even know around here. However, I don't agree with all the hype about it. You turn around and you hear flu epidemic. Oh my gosh, there's 15, and let me see if I can just find this article. It was saying there is 15 deaths this year. And then it said that the flu seasons are going later and later. And I'm not sure if I can find this very easily, but I will get there. Okay. So yeah, people talking about how they still don't wash their hands after they sneeze. I mean, that's just crazy. So, okay, the article that I'm looking at here. Oh, maybe he deleted it. Well, then that definitely means that he probably... There we go, okay. Flu epidemic. 22 states. 22 states. 15 children dead. Very, very sad that happens. But then it goes ahead and admits in the article, every year hundreds of children die from the flu. So they go on and to say that they're worried now because it's starting earlier and earlier. Yet they don't they don't say it's worse. I'm sure they would if they had the data. But they don't. And so it's not worse. They're saying the peak is coming earlier and earlier because it's starting earlier and earlier. So what? Big flippin' deal. They're just trying to scare people to get their flu vaccine numbers back up because this is the year that they found that they're even more ineffective than usual. So I'm sure the numbers are down, and they're really trying to scare people. Guys, don't pay attention to these Ebola hoaxes and these flu epidemics. I'd be more worried about mad cow, honestly. Crutchfield-Jacobs disease, silent epidemic. Speaking of, check out that hamburger back there. That, my friends, is a vegan hamburger. So anyways, I just wanted to share my feelings on this. I know you guys are happy and healthy-minded, and you hopefully are staying super, super healthy. If you do get the flu, honestly, one of the only things that I've done is take Monavie in the past 10 years. I don't actually get Monavie or have Monavie anymore. If you're not familiar, it's a very high antioxidant fruit juice. It's a mix of 19 different fruits. I used to kind of, it was like a multi-level marketing thing that I did. And you can still get it. It's very good. It's very high antioxidants because it's got the acai berry and lots of others. Even got bananas in there. And it's really, really good just to take little shots of it all the time. And I noticed that when we would take shots of that when we had a fever, it would go straight down. So I didn't never really messed around with like cold, showers or baths, or even like, if it was really bad, I might put like a colder rag on the head, that sort of thing. Really don't even worry about it at all. And honestly, I've never ever had a fever over like 102 or 103, but for my kids and all the time that they've been born, or since they've been alive, they usually always have perfect attendance. Especially my oldest one has perfect attendance, and they usually just maybe get sick once a year, if that. So doing something right. And then also I noticed that people, when they start to, like one lady, and I try to like do that fine line between like giving advice and whatever, but she's saying, oh, I tried all the over-the-counter flu medications and nothing worked. Well, that right there is exactly what they want you to do. That's why A, they don't work, and that's why B, they make it worse. So you'll keep on spending money. It doesn't help. Don't worry about cough medicines. Don't worry about if your kid absolutely needs some Tylenol for pain, then yeah, I would give it to them. I wouldn't give them for the fever. I would let it play out. The fever is your natural defense. It's how the body burns off the germs and whatnot. So be smart. Eat your fruit. Eat enough of it, and you guys will be okay. Let me know how your experiences are, what is going on with the flu in your area, what you've noticed. How are people faring? How are the meat eaters faring versus the vegans when it comes to the flu? I don't know about you guys, but probably one of the healthiest people I know. Just saying.